Hello, welcome to this video. I'm just going to show you real quick on a couple of tips here. LinkedIn's actually launched a new feature, and that new feature for job search. But before I go to the new feature, I just want to show you how to set alerts for your job. So, say you're in, for example, you come to your LinkedIn account, right? You go to jobs, LinkedIn account, you go to jobs. Here, I mean, so in the previous video, I went over and showed you a couple of things. I did over show you how to how to set up your account, how to put up your information, how to post your resume on LinkedIn as well. So just little things there as well for you. These jobs, see where I mean, this is premium feature. If you're not a premium, you're probably not going to see this. This is just based on where my current position on my account. It says I'm a founder, so that's where I LinkedIn is showing me all these other founder things, right? Founder jobs. I think you're a top applicant. I don't care for it. So now we'll be able to search for jobs. So here I'm looking for, let's say, a clinical trial manager. I mean, it could be any position, right? It could be like a construction manager or whatever. Maybe a CRA. So just this. So you're looking at this one. Now, this is just as a clinical trial, not clinical trial manager, not a manager. Okay. Now, clinical trial manager in the US. So let's see what it says. Let's see how many positions are available. It's at 202 positions available in the United States. Now, this could be completely wrong. This could be completely right. Doesn't really matter. Um, now, I'm gonna show you the try new job search tool, but not now. I just want to show you this. So you see that this is a clinical trial manager, not a manager. Right, so I have the clinical trial manager position right there, United States. Now here you can set up an alert just by you see where it says alert, you see where it says alert, right? So you set an alert. That means that every time a new clinical trial manager position is posted, you're gonna get notified. You're gonna get notified via email. Just gonna get notified on your notifications right here. Another thing I wanted to pay close attention to is, say for example, I don't really like to look for clinical trial manager positions very specific, just because there might be other roles that I might be qualified for without actually being clinical trial manager. So I usually just search clinical research, right? Kind of give a broad spectrum. Now, essentially for clinical research, you're going to see more positions there. Instead of 202 that we saw in the previous page, now you're seeing 3,051 roles. Now, these positions are, again, I haven't added any other filter here. This is just job search. Now, I'm going to add other filters, right? This is, again, United States. You can certainly be able to go ahead to be specific on your location, your city, your city and state there, especially for jobs that you want to be able to apply remotely to work on site. I feel like more on site now. On site is having more job opportunities. People don't really want to go to the office anymore. So if you want to do on site, then you're in a good position to actually get better roles. All right, so right here, this is basic feature, right? You just go in here again. You set up an alert if you want to be able to have all clinical research positions for the United States come to you. You can go ahead and set up an alert. Now, if you want to, this is really for the United States. But if you want to go, let's say for example, in California, right? Now, there's a clinical research position in California. See, this number is going to change. You see, so the number is going to change. So now there's 564 positions in California for clinical research. Now you can go ahead again and search for different positions here. We now have different roles, senior CRA. Again, I don't really like to be very specific on the job because again, I'm just trying to be as broad as possible so I can have more access to to different positions. Okay, that's done. I will show you now. LinkedIn has a new, so where it says try the new job search tool. I'm gonna show you that in another video. But I wanted to show you this. You can go ahead and specify. I know people are always like, oh, you can do 24 hours. You want to be the first person to get a job and all that stuff, which is fine. You can certainly be able to be the first one to get a job. But now, what LinkedIn does is this is 24 hours, right? LinkedIn said 24 hours. This is the first 24 hours. Now, you can see here it says that this job was posted just 39 minutes ago. You can go ahead and be one of the first people to apply. This is two applicants, which is nice, right? Now, for other positions, you're going to see it posted, for example, like 1 hour ago. This is 55 minutes ago. Beautiful. You can, again, go ahead to apply for positions. Now, most people know about this, but what most people, I'll say 99.9999% do not know is that these positions are actually being posted and LinkedIn classifies them based on the number of seconds. But what does that even mean? That means that LinkedIn doesn't, if you say 24 hours, listen, LinkedIn doesn't look at your 24 hours. LinkedIn look at the 24 hours based on when that job was actually posted, right, by the job poster. So this was posted 19 hours ago. But now let's go real Christian. I want to show you something which is, I'll say only a few of us, a few of us really know about it. And this is coming right here. Pay attention to this. Come right here to the to the search tool, to the search bar, right? You see, job search, current job ID, blah 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 blah, blah, right? You see what LinkedIn says this. You see this where it says TPR. TPR equals R. So this 86400 is the number of seconds that we have in 24 hours. So what I want you to pay attention to is you can come right here. So this is like 86,400 400 seconds, right? That made 24 hours. So let's go ahead and take that out. Let's reduce that time. Let's do 30 hours, right? 30,400. So those 30,400. Why am I doing that? I'm doing that because I want to make sure I can get the most earliest jobs. For example, you put it 24 hours, right? It went ahead and showed you jobs that are like 19 hours. You can see this one posted 19 hours ago. But when we did, see the one we did for, still coming up here. See the one we just did that we reduced the amount of seconds. So reducing the amount of seconds means that you're literally just within hours of the job being posted, right? You're gonna see something like, tell me this is 6 hours ago, 6 hours ago. This is 7 hours ago. This is 2 hours ago. So you can really come really crystal clear on the specific hours that the job was posted. Again, this gives you a better opportunity because hiring managers they're not just sitting down and waiting for all the resumes to come in. They're reviewing resumes on the go, right? So if they review your resume while and they say, oh, this person looks nice. Oh, this is nice. I can just, you know, when I was a hire manager, what I typically did was I would review a bunch of resumes, maybe sometimes evenings and weekends. And at this point, I'm not even looking at like who is the best candidate, right? I'm just looking for who is the worst candidate, right? And of course, I always begin from the top. Applications that came first are always seen first, right? So if your application went in first and is seen first and you are shortlisted, then good, awesome, right? It gives you a bigger shot and gives you a bigger opportunity to to stay competitive within the job. So I hope that this was helpful, and this is a very insightful trick. If you're not aware of it, I highly recommend you to use this in your job search practice. And of course, if you have any questions or concerns, I'm just a text away on LinkedIn or via email. Can't wait to speak to you soon. Be well.